Hey everybody, I want to introduce you to our latest sponsor, Salt Electrolytes. Feeling depleted after a tough grappling session? Well, Salt targets your depleted electrolyte levels with a boost of hydration and health. It gives your body the baseline recovery it needs. Salt contains 6 different electrolytes with a touch of iodine to help maintain a healthy thyroid. No sugar, no dyes, no bullshit. Go earn your salt. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of the BJJ Foxcast. I am your host, Alex Martinez, and I'm here with my co-host, no other than the man, the myth, the very short legend, Tojo.
I'm busy watching people get in car accidents on the internet.
That's kind of Tojo's pastime. I think if Tojo was ever investigated, he would just be found guilty of whatever, just because of his fucking algorithm.
I mean, not whatever. It'd be causing an industrial accident, maybe. Definitely. Causing car accidents, probably. You know, one of my favorites are those. Have you seen the what do they call them? Block takeovers or whatever, where they're doing like fucking donuts in the middle of an intersection.
Yeah.
And they just fucking ream a guy.
Yeah.
And then everyone robs him. It's so funny to me. I love watching that shit.
I haven't seen where they rob him, but that's pretty fucking funny.
It's just about every single one of them. The guy's like fucking all like ice cold, you know, fucking like stiff as a board.
Yeah.
And they all are like fucking digging through his pockets.
Just take his shit.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
For getting hit by a fucking Dodge Charger.
I've seen the ones where the guy's like hanging out the window of some shit and then they run off the road and it flips.
Dude, the Saudi ones are like the best ones.
Yeah.
Because like all 4 of them will be like sitting on like the windowsill, driving down this fucking like 6-lane like highway with no fucking cars on it. And they're like doing fucking like S's. And then the whole fucking thing rolls.
Have you seen the one where the guy's going downhill like in reverse? And there's 2 guys on the windowsills, and they go off the road, and the fucking thing starts tumbling, just bodies flying everywhere.
Hell yeah. Yes, that's my algorithm, ladies and gentlemen.
That is Tojo's algorithm. Yeah, that
not for the faint of heart. Kelsey will like be peeking over my shoulder, just like, "Well, what are you looking at?" I'm like, "You don't want to see this.
You don't want to know.
You don't want this one. Trust me."
Yeah, mine's falling apart too. Maybe it was the batch.
Maybe I left yours in my car also. Yeah, maybe bad batch. Who knows? Yeah. Well, the night we smoked the first ones were
great. Yeah, they were great. Maybe I got to check my humidor. Fuck. Okay.
Since you're not drinking with me,
sorry, man.
The game in the comments. The moment that I start slurring my words.
Yes. Oh, yes. You got to name the exact minute.
The timestamp.
The timestamp. Yeah.
And then we'll judge later. That's how we'll know if they watch the whole thing.
Yeah, and then everybody's gonna know that you drink most of the bourbon on the show.
I thought that was already established. They know that you babysit.
I don't nurse my drinks. I bring them back from the dead.
Have you ever left like a glass of whiskey out like overnight?
Oh yeah, it turns into like molasses.
Yeah. It's just like syrup. You're like, oh,
yeah.
I guess the alcohol evaporated.
Yeah. So we got. I signed up for Dallas Open and I signed up for Pan Am's, and I am ahead of schedule on my weight loss.
Good.
Yeah, man. Really exciting.
Had some pizza tonight.
No, I actually had a slice of pizza today.
You fat fuck.
Yeah, I had a slice of pizza today. I had a weightlifting session with Vin, 6 a.m. 11 a.m. I went to Paul's for no-gi. I mean, not no-gi, for open mat. I had some fucking good rolls.
Yeah?
Yeah, I felt really good. Better than I thought I would because I was tired from Vin's workout. But I had a good meal in between. It was like, I was done with my lifting session by like 7:30, so I had time.
Have you noticed that it's like it's getting more humid in the rolls? Mm-hmm. Like it's like starting to feel like you're sucking on water.
Well, yeah, man, because it's fucking hot.
I was talking
in February.
I was talking to George, little brown belt George. One Master Worlds.
Yeah,
George,
Yeah. Hey man, he's good.
He's fucking really good.
Yeah.
I was like telling him, I was like, dude, for the past like week, I've been like, I think I might be getting sick because I can like, you can feel like your cardio's not bad, but you could just feel like you're not breathing right.
The air is heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but I'm not getting sick.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, he's like, well, I mean, it's humid in here. I was like, oh, you know what? That might be it.
It's thick, man.
Yeah.
That room is thick.
Yeah. I was like, well, maybe it's the alcohol.
Let's not go crazy. Come on. Come on. No, it is pretty humid in there, man. And oh God, what was I gonna say?
Nothing important, probably.
Nothing important, really. I think like just it feels kind of good, like when you're training and things that you're kind of implementing in your whatever you want to call it, your game or your fucking system, whatever. I don't know what the fuck you call it, your game plan.
Sure.
Like when it starts coming to fruition, because it takes forever to kind of nail down. Like you have an idea, you have a concept of how you want to get there, and then the puzzle just kind of presents itself in front of you. You know what I mean? Like you're in the role, you're almost making the technique that you want to accomplish happen.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's not like a drill where the guy's giving you the look, like you're making that look happen.
Yeah.
So exciting, man. Yeah. Those are not common moments, right?
Yeah.
Like when you feel it develop, right? After a while it becomes second nature, but when you're trying to implement something, it's really difficult. It's really difficult, especially if you're trying to go in a different direction.
Yeah.
Than you normally do. So, here you go.
Torcho.
So yeah, that's been happening. You know, and it more so happens like outside of your home academy, I think, because at your home academy you're all kind of working on the same shit, and you roll with the same guys pretty much, and they all kind of know what you're doing, what you're working on, so they counter it, right?
That's what I was gonna say. Like people get used to your game. Like I always think about it like when Ramsey and I roll, we always almost have the exact same match.
Yeah.
Because we just know how each other roll, and we just kind of like, it's almost like we're just paint by numbers when we roll together.
You fuck around, you sweep him, he tries to kill you.
That's adorable. You think I sweep him? I was telling George that I was like sometimes when you kind of have these expectations with some of the people that you roll with, where you're like, if you do end up hitting something like pretty fucking sick, you're like, what the fuck? Now what? Now what do I do? You kind of start backing off a little bit, but like you just got to keep that pace up. Yeah. I was telling him how like when I roll with Ramsey, like every once in a while I'll like get a pass on Ramsey, but fuck if I could hold him down in side control.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
I can't do it.
He has like JVB strength.
I don't know what that's like.
Van Buren was a fucking animal.
Really?
Oh my God, he was 140 pounds when he was my coach.
I doubt that.
Not anymore. When he was my coach, he was.
I bet he was closer to 150. I think he was always a featherweight or a lightweight.
Yeah, man. I mean, he could have made light feather easy. Like he was that small, and I could not stop him from doing things by merely using strength. Yeah. Because like
that's because you're a bitch,
dude. I'm part bitch, definitely, but part of it was him. He's just insanely strong.
Fly.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's just insanely strong for a guy his size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really impressive, man.
That's that Brandon kid that trains up with Dave. Dude, he's like a fucking gorilla. He looks like he's my size. I mean,
then he takes his gi off.
I was gonna say he takes his shirt off, and he's got like he's actually very muscular. Yeah. Like he's pretty thick. And he was telling me, he was like, dude, I think I'm just gonna stay at 168. I'm like, yeah. You fucking should, because like he was saying like
you can't get any smaller.
Well, he went down to 154s.
Wow.
For this weekend, and he's like he had zero fucking energy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're already lean. Like you have nothing to lose. You accept energy. Like you're just killing water out of your system.
Whoever told him to go down a weight class just wasted his time.
Fucking Dave.
Yeah, fucking Dave. What's the matter with you, Dave?
Well, lots of things.
Get your shit together, Dave.
Lots of fucking things with Dave.
I love Dave.
I made him some chorizo, and he sent me a message, some javelina chorizo, and he's like, dude, that's really good. The kids even love it.
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh, well, next time you come down, I'll get you another.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Another batch,
because at this point, I don't even like eat the javelina. It just sits in the freezer because I have so much other stuff to eat.
Yeah.
You know, I have the problem of too much meat. You know.
In your freezer, yes, in your freezer, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was like, huh?
Not in the pants.
Right, not in the pants. Freezer.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
If only it translated.
Yeah. Man, the problem with eating fucking clean is I'm very fueled and I'm so farty, dude. Ugh, I'm so farty.
Yeah. Like, you mean you're shitting your pants?
I am shitting my pants. Yeah. Well, I mean I'm at that age, right? I'm at that age.
Actively shitting myself all the time.
Yeah.
Andrea was talking about how she almost shit herself the other morning. She like had to run off the mat, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
Both those two, like halfway through class, it's like their bathroom time. I'm like,
you ever squeak a fart out teaching?
Not teaching. No. I do remember one time after one of these fucking things, we were teaching. I was teaching, and I think I was doing like headquarters passing. And I got a little bit of vertigo, and I was like, "Oh!" Put my hand down a little bit. I was like, Tried to hide it.
Yeah.
Maybe a little still drunk.
Yeah. No, I was teaching. This is at Paul's morning class. It might have been a purple or brown belt, and I did something.
Did Paul teach it?
Nah.
Then it was your morning class.
I squeaked one out. I was like,
and
it was dead quiet in there too.
Did it clear the room out?
Nah, I didn't clear the room. It was a little squeaker.
Oh, how respectful of them.
Yeah.
You know what? Alva told me that someone asked a question and I answered it, and he was like, he just smiled. I'm like, what? He's like, we have greatness in the room. And the girls were like, was Kelsey there? I don't know if Kelsey might have skipped that day, but Andrea was there, and she was definitely like, oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
great.
all we need.
Tojo just needs to think that he's greatness.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh I'm
like, do you guys know that you're in the presence of greatness right now?
I bet they didn't know that shit.
They're like, could have fooled me.
It's pretty obvious we're not. Oh, my God.
When I was rolling today, someone was like, careful, or watch out, there's a black belt rolling. It was me. They were talking about me. I was like, not a good one. You don't have to move.
Oh, man. I haven't seen Ramsey in a while, dude. He hasn't come by.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's been doing school. He actually wasn't there. I thought he was supposed to come, but he posted about it, but he didn't come. But what's his name? Gerson showed up.
Wow, that's cool.
I miss that guy. I love Gerson.
Yeah, Gerson. I mean, he's always been good to me, so yeah.
Yeah, and he's such a fun role. I saw someone try to toe hold him. I'm like, and someone was like, "Oh no!" Oh, I'm like, Gerson will not tap to.
He was not going to tap to a hole.
No.
Everybody, shut up. He's going to be fine.
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to ankle lock and wrist lock that guy for 10 years. He just doesn't tap to that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. There were some decent rolls today at Paul's. I was watching Claire roll. She rolled really good today.
She's really good. She's got a handful of things that she needs to clean up, but very solid roll. She's very quick. She's precise in her movements, but not precise in like solidifying her position. Yeah. She'll pass, but then doesn't know how to she's not getting her grips to stabilize the position.
Yeah.
So I mean, after her last tournament in LA, Sierra she's like, do you want me to give you the run? I'm like, absolutely. So she told me her feedback on Claire's performance, and so I saw Claire the next week or whatever, and I was like, I had Sierra running recon on you, so here's the
we got the
notes.
Skinny. We got the skinny on your bullshit.
That's good. Yeah. I mean, she's really receptive to feedback that, which is good.
She's always been a good student. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She's always been that kind of kid. It's just weird seeing her as a teenager now.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's great. Oh, is she still a teenager? I think she might be 20 now.
No kidding. Oh,
I'm
getting old.
Jesus, right?
Yeah.
It's funny. That guy in Vegas, the guy who works for Flow Bottles. I think he's VP of sales or some shit.
Yeah.
He posted his performance in LA. He's first one out out of the way or whatever, and he's rolling with Ryan.
No way.
Yeah.
Ryan took second in that tournament. Yeah.
He did really well.
Yeah.
I think he won 2, lost 1 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
And I don't know if Ryan's competed at black belt yet.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's weird.
It's funny. So I was talking to Claire about her dad, and she's something to the effect of he's big, and she's like, yeah, he's a real beefcake.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
I was like, he sure is.
He sure is. Fucking beefcake.
Fucking Ryan.
Remember that shit in South Park, the Beefcake 5000?
No.
Oh my God. So, there was a commercial about you want to get big and buff like me kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And Cartman had his mom buy the Beefcake 5000 mix, and he just got extremely fat. His gut was hanging down on the ground and stuff.
Yeah, he's already fat.
And he was talking I'm gonna be the one on TV looking all buff.
like your 160 kilo Justin Belcher.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
He doesn't listen, and if he does listen, he's about to find out.
I know.
We look at all your pictures. I love sending you pictures. That look like 160 to you.
Oh my God.
Oh Jesus. What's funny is he'll drop down to 145 though. He's definitely 170 right now.
Man, I don't know how he's gonna make that weight, but he says he can make it.
Is he doing pants?
No, he's doing 24th, March 24th, whatever it is.
Oh, the
in-state.
AZBJJ?
Yeah.
I thought it was early March?
Nah, it's late March.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, that's plenty of time. It's a month and a half.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is like the 15th, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so, Dallas is next month. I got a month before Dallas. And I'm right at 5 pounds over, which is not
with
terrible.
With gi or without like naked gi?
I mean, just 5 pounds over.
You need to lose 5 pounds to be where you need to be.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, like as far as my weight goes. So.
Isn't that like week of you cut 5 pounds?
Well, that's why I'm saying I'm way ahead of schedule, and I just like to get to the point where if I can get under 180 by the end of February, all I got to do is worry about jiu-jitsu. I ain't got to cut. I ain't got to do shit. You know? So that'll be good.
Well, don't fucking put it back on.
Right,
so.
right. No, of course not. So, and then 2 weeks after Dallas, I have pants.
Quit being a pussy. Do 168.
I'm just miserable at 68, dude. Like I don't feel strong. Like I don't feel healthy.
I just want to see what you're looking like when Amy can push you around.
She can't push me around.
At 168?
Ain't happening.
She'll just toss you.
Ain't happening. No.
She'll fuck you.
She already does. Jesus Christ. Fucking helpless up there.
Somebody was asking me the other day about, so I was telling her, I was like, yeah, Kelsey's brown belt. I was like, can she beat you up? I'm like, not in her best day. It's fun. It's fun. She used to get mad at me because I would just kind of like pressure, like just be heavy on her. Yeah. I don't know. People always tell me that like I can be really heavy.
There's a video we posted. Oh gosh, man. I can't. It's like no, it's not a video we posted. I was watching Taylor sent me a video of she and Sierra rolling, so I can kind of study it. And I'm making notes for her, and I watch the video over and over and over again. And after a while, I'm looking like what's behind them is you, like in a reverse mount, sitting on Kelsey. Your ass is in her face, and you're holding her legs or something. Oh, Jesus Christ!
I love so like. When people put me in that like crab ride position where they put the feet on the back, I just grab their like just the gi like on their shins or whatever, pin them to the ground and just like put my ass in their face. It's like it's not hard to deal with. It's just like if you let them like load you up and they get their hips over, they pull your hips back and you're kind of loaded up. Then you're fucked.
You're fucked.
But if you lean forward and pin their feet to the ground, well now they're stuck. Yeah. You just scoot back and now you're in reverse mount.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't remember where I saw that, but like I was like, I'm gonna try that, and I'm like, oh, it actually fucking works.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah. What are you guys working on as far as technique for next couple weeks?
What were we doing? I don't even pay attention to class. I just fucking roll, bro.
Just roll. I just fucking.
Roll. Speaking of which, having fucking Nick Nelson, dude, I fucking love having him at Paul's.
Oh, good.
Because he's like, he just has like a different style. Like he gives me different dilemmas that I don't get like training at your school or Paul's school. Sure. Just because I've rolled with everybody so long. You know, it's like, so like having Nick there, it's just like, oh, whole new brand of like, of jiu-jitsu essentially. Yeah, right? Yeah. So I'm like having to like figure out different ways to deal with his guard or his passing. Yeah. And it's fucking dope. And he's like he's a jiu-jitsu nerd. Not like like Josh Rodriguez is a fucking jiu-jitsu nerd.
Of course, yeah.
And like Ramsey was a jiu-jitsu nerd. But like so is Nick. But like, so it's like cool, like was working on like this kind of like shoulder clamp pass thing that he was doing, and it's like that's like a fucking cheat code. Like I couldn't figure out how to fucking deal with it. And I'm like, all right, I think I got something now. Cause he taught it to everybody and like a couple people were like actually like being really successful with it. Like George was doing it to me, and I'm like, all right, hey, I think I got something for this. He's like, okay, cool, let me see it. And I showed him, and he's like, oh yeah, that is kind of like hard to deal with. Yeah. But dude, it's fucking awesome having, because he's like just a little bit better than me, so that's like perfect, right? Yeah. That's what you want.
Yeah, of course.
You don't want somebody who's just going to steamroll you.
4%. Yeah, 4%. Like when you're trying to improve, you want somebody who's about 4 to 5% better than you are. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not 30, because you're not going to you're just going to get mauled. Yeah. Yeah. And
he's just like his jiu-jitsu IQ is really high too, because it's like there's one thing where if someone's just better than you, but they're not like, they just are good. They don't really know what they're doing. Like they couldn't explain like their jiu-jitsu.
They do 5 things, but they're fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Nick is like really good, but he's also like very cognizant of like what he's doing.
Yeah.
So like if you like figure out, you know, the answer to his question or whatever, he's like you can actually talk to him about it.
Yeah. And then he's probably the kind of guy that like will give you the answer to the test so he can push himself to get better. That kind of guy.
Well, I mean, when we were talking about that, he was like, dude, I don't know. I was like, I just started playing with this. And so like he's playing with it on me, and I'm like, I'm putting him in the spot, like I'm like basically like giving him like the opportunity to put me in that position, because then I can figure out how to get out of it, and he gets to practice his position more. Yeah. So it's just kind of like it just works. Yeah. You know, it's like it's really cool because like, you know, I play that kind of either like half guard or that like lazy like what do you call it, quarter guard? Yeah. Like I play that position a lot. Yeah. And you know, some people are really good. You know what's funny is like there's brown belts who like just try to keep knee cutting. Taylor, white belt, fucking knows to like put her knee to the other side and like drive it into like either like my stomach or even over into the 3/4 mount. So I'm like having to force her knee back over into the knee cut position. I'm like, and I told Taylor that I was like, dude, you like have a better answer for this than a lot of upper belts. Taylor's getting good. She doesn't believe it though. She doesn't believe it, and it's funny because like Sierra's working with her a lot, and I think it's helping Sierra. Yeah. Like I don't know that she wants to be a coach, but like coaching someone specific is really good for her. Yeah. She had the one when she was coaching for you for a little bit. You know, I think she kind of got a bad taste in her mouth. Not anything you guys did. It was just kind of like, I think, I mean, without say, I'm just gonna say it. It's like I think it's just because as a woman coach teaching non-women's classes, there's a lot of people who are just like not going to support that. Of course, yeah, that's a thing. It's the reality. There's just people out there that are just like, I want to be taught by Coach O or Alex or D. That's totally a thing. Totally a thing. Yeah. And you know that's changing. It is. Yeah. That's changing quite a bit. Like I told Neva, like my goal is like I want to potentially one day have a woman head coach. Like and you know, and that's kind of why I gave the women like I gave not the women. I gave it a time slot, like a marquee time slot for a women specific class, because that's like, how's that class still going? Is excellent. It still good? Excellent, okay. Man. You know, it's like 16, 20 women on the mat. That's awesome. Fucking great. Yeah. Yeah. And I told Neva, I said, here's what you got to do in order to grow your class. You have to have consistency. Okay. You have to have a lot of consistency, and it's got to grow over time. Mm-hmm. And once it grows to like consistent, like 15, 16, 20, you know, women, the snobs come back. Yeah. And she's like, snobs? I was like, oh yeah. The people that walk in and go, oh, just a bunch of white belts, and they fucking walk away, they start showing up. Who, me? Yeah. 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 It's no, but that's really, snobbery is kind of the thing. Like D's morning class. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He got that core of people. Over time, he grew that core into blue belts and purple belts. Mm-hmm. And now everybody's seeing like, wow, that class is pretty good. So now everybody's showing up. You know, but that happens over time. Yeah. You know, it's not something that happens overnight. And the snobs will not help you build a class. You got to do that shit on your own. True. They show up after it's built. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, which is, it's fine. I mean, Jiu-Jitsu is like, in a lot of ways, it's a team sport. In a lot of ways, it's very individual. Mm-hmm. Right. And I think a lot of people kind of hamstring themselves a little bit when they like settle more into like the mentor coaching realm, which I mean, we've talked about too, be like, when you're coaching, you're actually like learning a lot more than you think you are. Oh, way more. Yeah. Yeah. Cause you're studying, right? Yeah. You have to. Yeah. Cause who studies? Well, very few people study outside of like going to class, right? Correct. But when you're teaching, you kind of have to, otherwise you look like an idiot. Well, yeah. And a lot of people show up to class like, just fucking tell me what to do. Yeah. Don't ask me what I need. You know what I mean? Don't ask me any questions. They just want to be a student. Just tell me what to. Yeah. And I like it can be frustrating as a coach. Yeah. But then like there's times when I'm just a student, and I fucking love just being a student, man. Mm-hmm. Just fucking tell me what to do. I can put my head down and drill. I can put my head down and fucking roll. It's awesome. You know what? One of my favorite things though is like when you have like a couple of nerds. Yeah. Like so like. Gary is a good example. Gary's a fucking nerd when it comes to jiu-jitsu. Yeah. So I'll have like Gary and Nick and me, and we'll just be like, everyone's doing like their technique, and we're like, hey, what about this? I've been playing with this, and this is what, you know, it's fun when you get to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, that is fun. But you got to have people who are like
On your level.
Well, people who are even like you can have a blue belt do that too.
They can still be on your level.
They just have to be thinking about jiu-jitsu like that.
Yeah. And going back to the women coaches thing, a lot of things are changing, especially with the shit happening with the bigger, I call them big buck schools. The guys that have been around a lot have giant schools, and they're getting all this trouble. One thing that I think, it's obvious that type of shit needs to change, right?
Oh yeah.
But there are little subtle things that I think people are going to start policing themselves a little bit more. Like, don't fucking strip down to your fucking underwear in the common areas.
Sure, yeah.
Go into a fucking bathroom or fucking wait.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drives me crazy, dude. Like, really? You're going to strip down to your fucking underwear in front of everybody?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Bad look.
It's
look.
It's a bad look. And it's just like, it's not the environment you want to have at your school.
Absolutely not.
Like, Paul has 3 bathrooms. Fucking find one. Or like, go to the second room if there's no one over there.
Yeah. Go to the second room, close the door.
Yeah.
Fucking put your ass right up against that door. Don't let anybody open it.
Yeah. Or whatever, just like show a little. It's not even like as much as it is a bad look, but it's like not even that. It's just like show a little respect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and we like to think that like jiu-jitsu, the community in general has like it's kind of like built on respect. But
it's individual.
That's the guys.
Yeah, that's the guys. Yeah,
because we're starting to see a lot of people take advantage of that respect.
Absolutely, and here's the thing, like. Nobody really caught on to the hero worship, but that's where it goes. They're just people, and I'm sorry, but sometimes power corrupts.
In jiu-jitsu, I think those people were like that already.
Sure.
Because like no one really has, at least not from my view. I haven't like met anybody who was like, where they like became a black belt and then they were like kind of like corrupted by their status. Because I've always.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
They've always been like you see these people and you're like, yeah, I could see, but they were always like kind of like move out of the way. I'm the brown belt. I'm the purple belt, and you're a white belt or blue belt. You know, they've always kind of used their status.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you were just kind of always a shitty person.
Yeah.
Now that you're a black belt, it's like easier to highlight.
Yeah, and I think you and I are on the same page. We're like, we're just another member of the team. Like, you know what I mean? I don't put myself up on a fucking pedestal. Like, I'll move during a round. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get the fuck out of the way, dude. Yeah. Like, we're all just fucking rolling. I think there's a lot of false humility and a lot of just bad people, dude.
It looks good on an Instagram post where you're acting like you're humble.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys aren't.
Yeah. Well, it's just like that guy from was it Fight Sports? I mean, there's a lot like
it's like that. All right, that doesn't narrow it down.
Yeah, I know. No, like, but it was like one of the head guys, or maybe the head guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he was like, there's a video of him like, like what's the secret to having, a great school or a great competition team? He's like, just be a good guy.
That didn't age well, did it?
Yeah, that did not age well. So there's things like that. But yeah, man, that kind of like, man, you just don't put human beings on a fucking pedestal
ever.
They're just people, and man, people start believing their own fucking press.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's just like it cringes me when people are like, "Oh, you're a black belt." I'm like,
right.
So
doesn't matter, dude.
So what?
Yeah, there's 8 of you in here.
I fucking hate it.
Me out.
Yeah, I don't care. Like you said, like I'll be rolling with another black belt. I'm like, hey, we're moving.
Yep. Because number one, I don't want to get kicked in the head.
I mean, and to be true, but I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of guys who are kind of like they kind of grew up in like the more traditional style where it's like you move out of the way for the black belts or whatever, and they were like maybe they're newer black belts, right? So they're like they've been in that situation as a purple belt and a brown belt or whatever, where they're moving for black belts and they're like, all right, I'm finally at the top of the mountain, right? Quote unquote, right?
Yeah.
So that now they're like, now I finally get some like leverage.
Yeah.
Like socially.
Right.
And they take advantage of it. And that might speak to your a little bit like, power corrupts a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't know that necessarily if they're corrupted by it, but they're kind of taking advantage of it a little bit because they saw that.
Yeah.
And so they're like, oh, now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn to do that.
Yeah.
And I try to correct that as much as possible. I'm like,
yeah.
Dude, I don't fucking care if it's 2 black belts and there's 2 white belts. If the 2 black belts are sitting in fucking close guard, kind of like playing their fucking patty cake game,
they can get the fuck out of the way.
You can fucking move because like you're not doing anything special.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have these 2 guys like maybe boloing or whatever, doing something really technical and
or they're
fun.
in the middle of a sub.
Yeah.
Right? They're trying to get a sub and
just fucking move.
Just get out of the way.
Just get like, is that like as a black belt, you need a little less time on the mats than they do.
Sure. Yeah.
Give them the opportunity to get where they need to go.
Yeah.
Like, don't be like, because like in a tournament, like we all know that like in a tournament, like you don't really, you're not going to be running into people most often unless you're like, riding the line, right? A lot of people ride the border line and so they can, oh no, we got to reset.
Yeah.
Some people play that game.
Yeah.
But like in general,
Bo Cam.
Fucking Bo. But you know what I mean? Like a lot of times you don't really get that in a tournament. Yeah. We know that.
Yeah.
But like the blue belts don't. Or maybe they haven't realized it yet. So like give them the opportunity to like just roll through their position. And it's like you're in a position where you can very easily reset.
Yeah.
Like 5 feet over.
Yeah. Just get the fuck out of the way.
Get the fuck out of the way. Who cares?
Who cares? Yeah. Something exciting happened to me today.
You're pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
Oh,
Thank
congratulations.
you. No, I was able to officially promote Amy and John to their black belts via IBJJF.
Oh, cool.
I got to approve them, where we used to have to go through Q and Samir.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a mistake.
How much dick did you have to suck for
that? A lot. Yeah. The list is long and distinguished.
Because you have to get like your
second degree.
Yeah, but I mean, on top of that, you have to do all the other stuff, right? Don't you have to do like safe sports?
Well, that you got to do. You got to do every year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you got to do that. You're supposed to do that. Not everybody does.
Okay.
But you're supposed to have that up to date every year, so that when you're progressing through the ranks, it's like automatic. They just send you your new certificate.
Okay.
As long as all of that is within 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the one thing they changed that I'm disappointed is they took out the CPR first aid.
Such a valuable thing for us all to know.
I think it should be mandatory.
I would imagine that all of the refs have that.
I don't know.
But they should.
They should.
If they don't,
absolutely, they should. Yeah.
That would be. We need to have Samir on so we can talk to him about that, because like he's like the head ref for at least AZ. Well, he's definitely not the head ref for IBJJF, but he is for AZBJJF. Yeah. I'd be interested to hear
his perspective.
Yeah, like the stuff that he's implementing, like what he carries over, and I'm sure he has some visibility to what's going on in the IBJJF background as far as reffing goes.
Well, I mean, you and I both follow McDojo Life.
Yes.
And, he has some very valid questions, man. Like, when somebody goes into Jiu-Jitsu Academy for the first time, right, what's the first thing that comes out of their mouth?
How much?
Yeah. What does it cost?
Yeah.
Right? And even like with kids programs, they're like, hey, what time are the kids programs and what does it cost?
Yeah.
How about, hey, are your kids coaches background checked?
Oh.
Do they know CPR and first aid?
Do you get that question?
No. But nobody knows to ask that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nobody really,
do you provide that information as like a selling point?
Absolutely do.
Yeah.
Everybody in here's everybody that has anything to do with any program is both is going to, well, we haven't all done Safe Sport, but I contacted Safe Sport and I'm getting a code.
What is the difference between a standard background check and Safe Sport?
Nothing. No. Safe Sport is not a background check.
Okay.
So background check is basically like
you hire a PD and
yeah. So one of the kids his dad's is he's like a private investigator, so he does my background checks for me. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because I turned in all the paperwork, all the coaches, and I'm like, so how do I decide who stays and who goes when these come back? He's like, I'll coach you through that. Okay. So they came back. Everybody's good. Yeah. And he's like,
everyone except Colin.
He goes, your guys just like to drive fast. So, but that's great, right? So every year, it costs me money, but I get them background checked. But then we're going to take it a step farther. And we're going to go into, I'm going to have everybody do a Safe Sport certification. And that is just like what to look for and how to report it. Okay. So I'm sure, and there was a lot of, virtue signaling locally with people going, oh, we are a zero tolerance academy. We want everybody to feel safe. Okay, cool.
After that whole Atos thing?
Yeah. But I'm sure the big box gyms also had a zero tolerance policy, but it was being reported to the predator.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Totally.
So I want to take myself out of the equation because I want total transparency, background checks for the coaches, safe sport, and if there's kids that are going to be...
So is safe sport is like just tell me if I'm like, if I have this right in my head. So in my mind, safe sport is like this organization you hire as like a third party where like, so say like someone's like, hey, this coach is being really kind of creepy to me. Yes. They can go to them.
Yes.
And report it.
Yes.
Okay.
They go directly to them.
Okay.
And then I just comply with everything they say. So I'm going to be...
How much does that cost?
Gym owners they have not got that back to me.
Okay.
But like I'll be reimbursing people like $20 for the courses they take.
Yeah.
Right. But these are the same people that that investigated that guy from Michigan State that was abusing all of the gymnasts.
Okay.
They're the ones that
the doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They investigated.
Because I think it was multiple people.
Yeah. So and you know, I have to verify this, but since IBJJF is a part of Safe Sport, are the accused now banned from IBJJF?
I would doubt it.
That's a valid question.
They shouldn't even be allowed in the building.
They should not. They should not. So my a part of what I'm trying to do for the sake of transparency.
Speaking of hero worship.
Right. Yeah. Oh, horrible.
Yeah.
But for the sake of transparency, I want to...
fucker.
You see, look at that guy. Is that a hawk?
That's a huge fucking hawk.
That was awesome.
That's why we are outside, guys.
Yeah. But for the sake of transparency, I want to be able to look people in the eye and say, it's out of my hands.
Yeah.
And I'm going to comply.
Yeah.
So, period. Right? So, I think that'll save us a lot of headache. And, you know, and I just don't want people to think like, I can't bring this to Alex because I don't want to blah, blah, blah. But I can go to this 800 number and they can just deal with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a better way.
And you don't keep your certification if you're like, well, this guy is being creepy and you're not doing anything about it.
Correct.
Yeah.
So,
I like that a lot.
Yeah. So that's the direction we're going.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying we've been perfect to this point because I mean we probably let some shit slide.
I mean everyone's kind of like, it's such a. It ends up being like, I'm not even gonna like gender it. They said, right? Like,
yeah. And could be anybody.
Right. And it's like there's a lot of times this is like stuff that you can't like. You don't have hard evidence of it.
Correct.
So it's really hard as a business owner, like, do I just fire everybody who like someone says that something happened? Right. So you got to like kind of ride that line, and you kind of like have to like kind of read all the notes and be like, all right, well, and then make a decision.
You know, but if you take it out of your hands and just comply with an outside agency,
yeah. But I mean, it's like you're not a judge, neither are they.
Nope.
It's like it's a tough situation, and
it
it's
is.
like as someone who owns a gym, like I couldn't imagine like that. Just seems like something I would just like, I don't want to deal with that.
I don't want any part of it. Like I don't want to make that decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just like, I will comply with whatever they say. And if they say, I'm sorry, but this guy can't be around kids. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. You can't be in here until they investigate. And if you're cleared, okay.
It definitely makes your job easier.
Oh, fuck yeah, it does. Yeah.
Because like, for better or for worse, it's just like the social media aspect of it is like, it doesn't even matter if it's true.
Right. Yeah.
And as a business owner, gym owner, you're kind of just like kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have this external entity, which in my opinion is the best way to do it because they have no dog in the fight as whether or not your business does good or does bad.
And they investigate so much that they know when something's like legit.
They know the red flags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They're good.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
But it's like for coaches, it's like a 90-minute basically like a webinar kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's a bad, I don't know, online kind of shit.
Yeah.
And then for athletes, so athletes that are going to travel that are underage, under the age of 18, there's like a 15-minute thing that they do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have them do it as well. And then there's another one for chaperones.
Okay.
Yeah. So and any chaperone that's going to be a part of like my team, like going to be coming with my team, they're going to be background checked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want transparency. You know, and I don't want to wonder. You know what I mean? I want. Hey,
I mean, we've talked about like when it comes to kids, like you and I have talked about this before. Like, I won't even follow on Instagram like kids and kids in my class. Like, it has to be like an extenuating circumstance where like I consider like Joey and I are like family. Like, so like his kids are like my family. So I'm like very hesitant to even follow like Gavin.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, I just don't ever want there to be like a question.
Absolutely, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
And like, I have a good relationship with like the kids because like they're always in my class.
Yep.
And we're always fucking with each other.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally.
Yeah.
But it's like, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I'll, you know, and there's, like, if somebody gets injured or something happens to someone, like I automatically call them and I'm like, hey man, this is my personal number. You know, I'm 24/7. If something comes up, let me know. Right.
Yeah.
And I've had, you know,
injuries are easy.
Yeah. Injuries are easy. Yeah.
On the grand scheme of things, injuries are the easiest thing to handle.
Yeah.
It's the other stuff, the weird stuff.
But when it comes to the weird stuff, there's ways to, you know, kind of protect everybody and just make it a giant group chat with everybody that, you know, everybody involved. And there's no direct contact with, you know, anybody.
And here's the thing about that too. Like there's no perfect answer.
There's no perfect answer.
Because the reality is there's people who will report people nefariously.
Yeah.
Like cuz they don't have a legit reason. And that fucking, it sucks. I think that's almost worse than the people who are actually guilty. Right. Almost. Not.
No.
But the problem with that is the people who are really going through that shit, it kind of delegitimizes them.
Yeah.
Which fucking sucks.
It sucks. Yeah.
Because it creates the question. Like,
yeah.
Okay, is this a legit like accusation or is this like, are you just trying to get clout or whatever?
Believe it or not, man, there's a lot of people standing by those big box gym owners that are getting in trouble.
I 100% believe it.
There's a lot of, like, if you go through on Instagram and see like the comments.
Oh yeah.
They're like, oh, this, you know, these women are just trying
to
ruin
my favorite
him.
thing is like, that's why men shouldn't roll with women. And it was like, and I saw a meme that was like, I can't remember who it was, but he was like, yep, that's why men shouldn't roll with women. It's like, thank you for outing yourself as not a safe person for women to roll with.
No shit. Yep.
If you can't control yourself rolling with women, cool. All right. Tell people that, yeah, you're right. You shouldn't roll with women.
Yeah. And there's women in my class that, you know, they'll be kind of shying away from somebody and I'll tell them, no, he's okay. And I mean it in two ways.
Yeah.
He's not a fucking creep and he's not going to hurt you. Right. So, I mean, that's what I mean by okay.
Like, so Ben's mom was in the other night, maybe a couple weeks ago or whatever. And I was like, hey, do you want to roll? Cause like, I kind of like, I try to like make myself, cause as a smaller guy in the gym, like for women, if they're joining like the mixed levels classes, like once they finally like kind of like feel comfortable enough to like leave the women's only classes to do that. Cause there's a lot of women that like, I just want to be in the women's only class.
All good.
Totally get it.
Yep.
But when they like finally make that like step into the mixed levels class, you're going to have fewer women to roll with, right?
Yes.
So
that's just,
if you have like 6 rolls and there's 3 women in the class other than yourself, okay, well, what do you do with the other 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You just re-roll with those women and maybe those women are like really comfortable with rolling with the guys in the gym, so they're okay.
Yeah.
So they're not going to want to just like keep re-rolling with the same
correct,
you know, woman who's unsafe.
Yeah, because it's kind of, you know, I don't know. You already roll with them.
Yeah.
You want to move on.
Which I get it. Like, and, you know, honestly, like, Sierra's actually, like, been the one that's kind of, like, helped me with that, like, as far as, not the men-women thing, but, like, the whole, like, a lot of times I feel like you can't roll with the same person more than once.
Right. Yeah.
But there's plenty of times where, like, if Sierra's, like, prepping for something, you know, like, I feel like I like to help Sierra because we have, like, kind of, like, I have the same goals for Sierra. I want her to fucking win. Right. Yeah. And we're similar size, as similar as like a man and a woman.
You've got her by about 20 pounds, maybe
ish. Right. Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. But
that's not gigantic.
But we like when it comes to like the men and women's division, we have a similar style.
Yeah.
Like we're both like willing to invert. We're both willing. We focus more on speed than we do focus on like being heavy.
Yeah.
Right. So like sometimes it's like, all right, well, I'll roll with you twice then. You know, and it's like, and that's okay. Yeah. But like I feel like a lot of times, like in the past, I was like, no, we can't roll again. I already rolled with you.
Right. Yeah.
But you totally can.
Yeah, totally can.
Yeah. But I mean, going back to Ben's mom, I was like, hey, do you want to roll? And she was like, I'm just not comfortable rolling with guys. And I was like, totally get it.
All good. Yeah.
Totally get it.
Yeah.
And it did catch me by surprise a little bit because I was just like, oh, because like I said, I try to make myself kind of like that safe guy to roll with, because I have Kelsey, right?
Yeah.
And then like Sierra, Taylor, you know.
I'm sure it's nothing personal.
No,
right?
I didn't take it personally. No, I didn't take it personally. And she was, and you know, the funny thing is, like, she apologized to me later, and I was like, don't you ever apologize for you saying you're not comfortable rolling with whoever.
Anybody.
It doesn't fucking matter if it's me, you, whoever.
That's good advice. I'm glad you said that to her.
Yeah, I was like, don't apologize. Like, if you're not comfortable rolling with anybody, even if it's like another woman, you're not comfortable rolling with them, tell them.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, I'd rather not.
Yeah, she's been like so good for the academy. Like, you know, her whole family. Her husband isn't like, he's like peripherally involved. You know what I mean? Like, he's not on the mats, but he's like always been super supportive, man. I love that family. They're all really cool. Yeah.
Speaking of that family, fucking, did we already talk about this? Ben kicked ass at that tournament.
Fuck yeah, he did, man.
Yeah. I remember. I think we talked about it last podcast.
We may have. But I'm really proud of the way he conducted himself too, man. Like, he went in there, handled business, and you know, he wanted to make friends afterwards, and the kid wasn't having it.
What a bitch. That's like Andy Varela and Andy Murasaki.
Yeah, yeah.
So Andy Murasaki submitted Andy Varela at the UFC BJJ thing, and he went to go shake Varela's hand, and Varela's just like, nope, fuck you, whatever.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, he's kind of a little fucking diva when it comes to that kind of shit. So it's just like, whatever, bro. You're a dork. But
yeah,
I mean, going back to
Ben's a dork too.
Ben is a dork. Ben is very much a dork. But going back to like the topic at hand, it's like, be okay, be comfortable saying I don't want to roll with you, and don't fucking be apologetic about it.
Don't. Yeah, you don't owe anybody anything.
If someone's offended, that's more of a red flag than you think it is.
Especially if somebody goes like, "Oh, you too good to roll with me?" Whoa.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was like, no. Don't fucking apologize to me. Like, if you're not comfortable, you're not comfortable. When you are, I will be here.
Yeah.
Like, and you know my girlfriend. Yep. You know the people that I roll with. Yep. Like, whenever you're ready, I'm here to roll with you, and I'm not gonna fucking hurt you.
Right.
You know. So it's like, it's just one of those things. It's just like, I was actually kind of happy that she was like willing to say like no, because some people don't. Yeah. Even when they're uncomfortable.
Yeah. No, it's a good thing.
Which is a lesson a lot of people can take. It's like, hey, if you're not comfortable rolling with somebody, say fucking no.
I've known men that won't roll with women out of respect for their wives. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that. Yeah. I really am. Like, people say, "Oh, fucking lame."
It comes off a little like, where they're like, "Oh, what happened? Why are you like this?"
That
doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. It's literally like one of the guys. He used to train with us, and he would say like, he would just say like, out of respect for my wife, I don't do that.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Fine, man. Yeah, absolutely. Like it goes both ways. Yeah. Like, if a woman isn't comfortable rolling with a man for whatever reason, whether it's trauma or they're just not comfortable, period. Yeah.
Fine.
That was one thing I wasn't ready for.
Yeah.
When I first became a coach, because I thought like we always there was just a group of guys that fucking did our thing, and then remember the hobbits that we had at Navas for a while, and they were all just roll with everybody.
Yeah, Janine and what was her friend's name?
There was Grace.
Amber
also.
Grace.
Yeah.
Brandon Walker's wife. What's her name?
Vanessa.
Yep.
Yeah. So we had the little hobbits, and they would roll with everybody. So I thought that's kind of what it was, right? And then, I learned later, like, hey, there's some women that have had like traumatic experiences with men that don't like to roll with men. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Yeah. Like, okay, like,
and when you think about it, like, you didn't think about it because it's not something you usually have to think about,
right? Yeah.
But then you're like, oh yeah, totally. That totally actually makes sense.
Yes,
because there's a ton of women out there that have past bad experiences.
Yeah, and that helped me grow as a coach.
Yeah,
like people like one of my students came up to me and he's like, hey, I think it was a stepdad or brother-in-law or something, kind of like a little bit removed, but he's an amputee from the knee down.
Yeah,
and he's like, I think he'd love jiu-jitsu, and I said, bring him in.
Yeah.
I said, bring him in. He's going to educate me on how to do this. Like, I'm going to have more questions for him than he's going to have for me.
Did I ever tell you about that purple belt that I rolled with at? I think he might even be a black belt at this point. but he was remember when Bo had like the invite only open mats or whatever. Yeah. He was a purple belt at the time. I went there, and he had, I think he was maybe knee down. He was basically around the knee. He was basically no leg after that.
Okay.
Right. And I remember rolling with him, and it's like, it's a totally different experience because that knee, the lower leg doesn't get in the way.
Right.
So he just fucking puts that frame in there, and you're like, God damn it, this fucking thing is always in the way. God, get your fucking nub out of the way.
Get your nub out of my stomach.
Yeah. But it's like for the guys who are like in that position where they're like, I don't want to start jiu-jitsu because I don't have all my limbs or whatever, whatever it might be. It's like, you can make it work.
I would be excited as a coach just to learn how to do that, like how to how to teach that.
Yeah,
but
Jean-Jacques Machado.
Yeah,
doesn't he has like 2 fingers?
Yeah,
and he fucking fucks.
He fucks, dude, and even in the gi.
Yeah,
yeah. So, I was pretty excited to hear that, and I'm excited to see if the guy will actually like come in and try it.
Mm-hmm. You said lower leg, like below the knee.
Below the knee. Yeah.
I think I've talked about this before on here, but not ad nauseum, so we can talk about it again. It's probably been a long time. Jeff Real. Do you know what I'm talking about? He was based out of Yuma. I don't know if he's still in Yuma.
I know Jeff. Yeah, no hand.
Yes. Yeah. I remember being maybe a blue belt. I think I was probably like maybe a 3 or 4 stripe white belt at the time. Doing back when we were at like Westwood High School and shit, right? Yeah. And I like ran into him at like Sprouts.
Okay.
And I was wearing like my like jiu-jitsu shirt or whatever. It's like, oh, you're wearing. He's like, oh, are you competing in the tournament this weekend? I was like, yeah, I competed today or whatever. And he was just like the nicest, and he was a black belt still at the time.
Yeah.
And that guy's fucking good. He's
so good.
One hand.
Yeah.
And he's
so good.
No-gi, gi.
Yeah. MMA.
He fucking is really good.
Yeah.
It's like,
we were talking about him at the Josh podcast.
We should get him on here.
Yes. Oh fuck! I didn't think about that.
I would love. I think he would. Because he's so approachable.
Yeah.
Because he came up to me. Like I don't like when you're a white belt, you don't want to talk to people. You're like you're nervous to talk to people because you have that like a little bit of they have higher status.
Yeah.
You don't know who you can approach. But he came up to me and was like talking to me, and I thought that was one of those things. Is like, I want to be that kind of black belt.
Yeah.
Who's like, oh, you train jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, I've been training for a couple years. It's like, I'm just a white belt or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, that's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
Stick with it.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. I like going to other academies because the conversation goes very differently once they know you're an academy owner.
Sure.
It goes from like technique to business.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Like we all go through the same stuff, like the churn rate, and that's just losing people. How many people you lose per month? That percentage.
Yeah.
And then how you get people through the door.
You're talking about like talking to coaches at other schools.
Yeah, talking to other owners.
Yeah.
So you go to other schools, and they're like, oh, where do you do jiu-jitsu? And Amy and I are like, oh, we own a school in Arizona. And like, oh, no kidding. So yeah, we'll roll, but like when we're sitting around talking, we talk like all about jiu-jitsu business. You know what I mean?
Hey, you might know, maybe you know who this guy is. So I was talking to someone today, and he was like, yo, I was talking to this guy. I was down in Tucson, and I was talking to this guy, and he was like, I'm a cop in Nogales. He's a blue belt.
Okay.
And he's like, I train up in Phoenix at an Aries school, and the coach he's like, he's some guy, he's a black belt. He does. And it was like the Korean heart thing that I always do.
Yes.
He was talking about me. And he was like, I roll with him all the time. It's awesome. We have, I'm always welcome when I come there, and I feel great. And I'm like, I don't know who he is. Do you know who a cop from Nogales, blue belt?
No.
He was at the what's that Tucson submission only.
The one,
Last Warrior.
Oh, Last Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, man, I don't know.
Because he like fought someone from their school and was like, just like, hey, I trained with a guy from Aries in Phoenix, and that's how he described me. As like a black belt who always does this. And like the Korean hearts thing. I was like, and he's like, oh, that's Tojo. And I was like, I don't know who that is. And I'm like, I try to be as welcoming as possible when people are coming in, because I love having like people come out of town, and I'm like, roll with this guy. Mm-hmm. Like, trust me, you'll have a good roll.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking.
I wish I knew who he was. If you listen to the show, please reach out.
Comment, yeah, and we'll have you on the podcast.
Yeah, for sure, we'll have you on.
Way ahead of Ben.
Fuck yeah.
I every time I roll with Ben, which it's getting closer and closer. He's getting better. He's getting better. So much better. I'm like, hey, if you choke me out, you can be on the podcast.
Oh, nice. All right.
He'll never choke me out. I'll just let him put me to sleep.
Yeah. Well, that's technically choking you out too. Yeah. He always talks about he and Harlow coming on the show, or he and Taylor coming on the show. I'm like,
secretly, I think it would be kind of fun.
It would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
It would be.
But fun. I'd want their parents here.
Oh, for sure. And I'd have to we'd have to clean up the language. I always tell people, like, listen to the show, not with kids around.
And I'll get fucking hammered. Ben, Harlow is such a fucking good kid.
She's a great kid.
She should not be friends with Ben.
No. No, she's too good for all of us. I told her, I tell her all the time, Harlow, when I die, this place is yours. Because I know it'll be in good hands. Like when
we go to Mexico, we're like, if I don't come back,
Harlow, it's all yours. Yep. Just start taking over. Just start running shit.
That kid is like mature beyond her fucking years. She's such a smart, like, good to do kid.
She's a great kid.
She's going places.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Not thanks to us, but she's going places.
Well, her dad's awesome.
Her dad's awesome. Yeah.
And he's a handful as fuck to roll with.
Yeah. He's had that purple on a little bit too long, I think. But
yeah, if only she had a coach who could promote her. Promote him.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can promote all the way to black belt now.
Do you think he's ready for his brown belt?
I think he wants to compete, and I want him to compete at purple.
I would love to see him compete.
Yeah, at purple, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of assess after that.
I honestly what a lot of people have to like, especially when they're like have a big hiatus from like a competition, or maybe they've never competed.
Yeah. No, he competed before.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like even like, so say you competed as a blue belt and it's been years since you really competed.
Yeah. It's
like remembering the intensity, remembering like you're not playing.
Right.
You're here to win.
Yep.
I don't think he'd have any issue with that.
No. He's like, and like
Doug, right?
Yeah, Doug. So we he and I, like, we go after each other. But like his guard's super hard to pass, and when
he's big and strong, but he's technical.
Yeah, he's very technical.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has more than just a half guard. You know what I mean? He's got other shit he plays also.
How dare you?
Hey, all you need is a half guard, buddy.
God, who was I joking with? It was like, yeah, I'm getting pretty good at like passing half guard. It's like, yeah, it's because you roll with a bunch of masters.
You got no choice but to get good at passing half guard.
Yeah, I think it was Sierra.
Yeah,
her guard passing right now is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
She's getting better and better.
Yeah.
Just like I was telling you about Carl.
Yes.
Purple belt Carl. Yeah. He was a blue belt. I'm pretty sure he won Master Worlds at blue belt. Dude, that guy's a fucking handful. I'm like, I told you I was like sucking on fucking like humidity. I'm like, where's my cardio? It's like, it's just getting humid in here. I was like, man, I'm like, will this guy fucking stop?
No, he will not actually.
Yeah. He's such a good roll.
Yeah.
I think he's Masters 1, but goddamn.
Yeah. Yeah, today at Open Mat, it was mostly smiles. You know what I mean? There was a lot of fun rolls, just people having fun.
Which is what Open Mat should be. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the closer we get to Pans, I think the more people will start coming out and the more intense it'll get. But today was fun. Today was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some good rounds. I had one bad round.
Who?
I'm not going to say.
All right, explain the person.
I had
Was it Paul?
No. Paul and I beat each other up pretty good, but it was I feel like I implemented things that I'm working on, and I'm really happy about that.
With Paul or with this person?
With Paul.
Oh.
Yeah, so but
who's this person? Tell me more about this.
No.
Just tell me about this bad round without giving any information.
It wasn't anything the person did. I just didn't perform.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I was just like, I don't know.
Was it Amy? You just didn't perform with Amy?
Nah, I was just off. Yeah, well, that's a given. Come on.
Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun when you get with people though who can put you in a position where you're like, man, I just feel like I didn't perform that round. It's like those are the people you should roll with.
Like I was moving through mud, man. Moving through mud with them, so it was rough. But I had at fun rounds. And I put myself on a little bit of a count. Like, I would go 1 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out kind of thing.
Yeah, I was the one thing that like the big difference between open mats and like the rolling time at like in a class is like pace yourself.
Yeah.
You have 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you show up on time, you have 2 hours.
Yeah.
So it's like most people, I think most schools have somewhere between a half hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Of rolls, right?
Yeah.
Maybe some schools have an hour where they like designate an hour after their class. Like I've seen schools where they have like hour of class, hour of open mat, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But 2 hours is a long fucking time. Like you don't need to roll every fucking round.
Right. Yeah.
Even if you're preparing for shit, because like think about a tournament. You roll, especially in the first couple of rounds, like big tournaments, like Hands, Worlds, whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll, and then you're gonna have an hour.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes.
An hour before your second match. Because they have to go through your whole fucking 100-person bracket.
And if the person you're waiting for is Brazilian,
whoa, bro,
and they decide they're just gonna leave for a while, you could be in there for 2 fucking hours.
We're looking at you, Q.
They ain't gonna DQ that guy.
You know what's funny is like
they may DQ you just for waiting.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You know what? Fuck it. He doesn't want to roll with you, so you're disqualified.
No,
but you know what's funny is
I'm
like
exaggerating. For
me, like this is just the way I was like kind of raised. Like my mom was like, if you're early, you're on time.
Yep.
If you're on time, you're late.
Yep.
If you're late, you're fired.
Yeah.
That was like the mentality my mom taught me for work. Right.
That's kind of how you got to be in that business, though, that she was in.
Restaurants, yeah.
100%.
100%. No, 100%.
You can't take shit.
I get it.
Yeah.
But, like, that's my thought when it comes to, like, tournaments. Like, I'm early.
I'm early. I'm in the bullpen as soon as my name's on the board.
The latest I'm going to be is an hour early.
Right. Yeah, right.
But I'm probably there 3 hours early.
Yeah. I'm early.
For me, like, I don't know how many people are like this, but for me, I like to be at a tournament early because I want to get the energy. Like I want to feel that energy because like you forget it. I think it sucks when you like go from your car to the mat.
Yeah, that's not good.
Or even the car, a little warm up, like half hour warm up, then you weigh in. It's like, I don't like that. I like to be there. I like to watch some matches, even if it's not even like my division or a division similar to mine. Like I just want to like go feel the energy.
Look at the speed.
Yes, because like kind of like as a reminder to like, oh yeah, this is like people aren't here to like play; they're here to fucking win.
You gotta be dialed in.
Yeah, and I feel like that's part of my like warm up, quote unquote, is like I'll go to a tournament early, watch matches, and like the reason that I feel that way is like, have you ever like maybe you show up like an hour early, you jump right onto the warm up mats. Half hour later, they're like, all right, my name's on the board. I can go weigh in. You get in the bullpen or whatever. You go. Maybe you win. Maybe you lose or whatever. Your bracket's over. You're walking around. You're watching matches, and you're like, God damn it. I want to roll more.
Yeah.
Like, I want that feeling going into my match.
Yeah.
So I'm going to watch Jiu-Jitsu where I want to go watch people compete. I'm like, oh, man, I fucking can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
It's going to be fun. Yeah.
Like it kind of like hypes you up for like your competition. Like that's how I think about it.
Yeah.
And everyone's different. And for white belts, blue belts, it's like you got to figure this out.
Yeah.
Are you the guy that needs to be there like right on time, warm up, go?
Yeah.
Or do you need to be the guy that like needs to like settle into like the environment?
Yeah.
And I need to settle into the environment.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Because especially like the big Master Worlds. Masters International, Pans, Nationals.
I could not imagine going like from your car to the mat at Master Worlds. There's just so much going on.
It stresses me out that Amy doesn't want to be there until it's her turn.
Right? Yeah.
I want to be there like when we're at Worlds, and I'll go at like usually somewhere between 11 and 1.
Yeah.
I want to be there at 9.
Yeah.
I want to be there at 9 because I want to like get the whole like because like everyone that's there at 9 is like probably about to roll.
Yep.
I want to feel that energy and I want to like get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Because like after you see them go and like maybe they won, maybe they lost.
Yeah.
Especially if it's people you know, like I want to be like, okay, yeah, no, I can do this now. Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready. Let's go. Like I want to get the nerve. That's how I get the nerves out, is by like just being around it, being immersed in it. But Kelsey's like Amy, where she's like, I don't want to be around it at all.
I can't imagine.
until it's time to roll.
That's not my style either.
Yeah.
I want to be around it.
Yeah.
I want to be around it as soon as possible.
Yeah. And then afterwards, I'm not the guy who wants to, like, even if I lost, like, first round, I lose, like, a lot of guys are like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And they just fucking fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, I want to hang out.
Yeah. I mean, there's times where I'm like, I need a half hour, an hour to myself.
Yeah.
Like, you remember that the Worlds when I fucked up.
Yeah.
Like that year, I'm like, I kind of want to fuck off, but I want to come back, and I still want to watch jiu-jitsu, but I need some time.
Yep. Yeah. There was one year, man, where I won my first 2 matches, and in the middle of my second match, I remember thinking, "There's no fucking way I lose today.
Yeah.
I'm too good today.
Yeah.
I'm too good." And then I lost.
Which is a double-edged sword.
It is. Yeah. And then I lost my third match, and I was devastated. And everybody's people try to project their fucking bullshit on you. Like, oh man, this guy's a fucking legend, and you only lost to him by this much, and I'm like, that's not the point.
Yeah,
that's not the point. I didn't go there to fight somebody and fucking, man, what would you call it? Like, be in awe of them.
Yeah,
I want to beat them. I want to beat them every single fucking time. Like, I don't let people project that shit on me. Like, I remember the Atlanta Open, my first year at black belt, 2000. No, I was brand new black belt. It was February of 20.
Okay.
And
2020.
Yeah. So I
just before the pandemic.
Yeah, right when coronavirus was like a word. You know what I mean? It was a phrase. And I remember after the matches, we were drinking Coronas just because coronavirus, and we didn't know it was going to be a fucking big deal.
Because we're nerds.
Yeah, because we're stupid.
Think it's funny.
Yeah, but I remember being in the bullpen, and my first opponent was in there, and
was it the Gato?
No, it was a dude from Atlanta, and he comes over to me, and I don't want to talk to anybody like in the bullpen. Like, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to Amy. That's it. Mm-hmm. Maybe Paul. I want to talk to Paul. Like, if you guys come up to me, I want to talk to you, but nobody else, and especially not a fucking opponent. We can be friends after, dude. We got the rest of our lives. But he comes over and he's like, man, just happy to be on the mats today. And
I'm like, don't talk to me.
And he's like, man, we're just, a couple old guys like us. We're just trying to have a good time, right?
You're like, good luck.
And
don't
I'm like,
talk to me.
And I just fucking dapped him up and I just walked away. And I'm like, fuck you. Don't fucking talk to me right now.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, I always tell myself this. You got to be dialed in mentally because there's a real good chance someone's going to get hurt today.
Yeah, and absolutely.
And I'm not going to let it be me.
It's a sport of where we're trying to hurt each other.
I'm not
without hurting each other.
So you go into it with this, friendly, oh my God, we're all friends here thing, and he's setting you up because he's a fucking murderer. You know what I mean? And he's got a great kimura that's going to fuck your shoulder up, and he knows it. No, fuck that. So I don't. That's kind of how I get myself in the zone. Like, I don't hate on anybody. I just don't love on anybody.
That's one of my favorite moves, though, is to like go friendly with a guy.
Yeah,
you just go talk to him. Like, hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, no, I don't like doing that.
No, I mean, like, not for me, for them. It's like kind of like get them out of their game.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
along with the eating peanut butter before tournaments.
Fucking crazy. I do text Doug Moore when I'm in the bullpen.
Yeah,
and I always thank him. Because, like, if it weren't for him...
Because he's a dog.
He's a fucking dog. And if it
him and Jay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I love those guys.
Great guys.
I wish they were in my division.
Oh, man.
I don't really have anybody in my division who I feel like I have that relationship with.
Right.
But I have it in your division. Like, you have two people. Yeah, Doug and Jay. Yep. I fucking love those guys.
Great guys.
Because they're fucking dogs.
They're dogs, dude. And they'll rip my head off. If I give them the chance, they'll rip my head off.
Mm-hmm.
So I really I always thank him. I tell him this all the time. I feel more nervous mat side versus him than I do bullpen Master Worlds.
Sure, yeah.
So because I know what he's capable of and I know how hard he works.
Yeah.
And he's done so many things, man. He's done so many things in just martial arts in general.
Yeah.
I have so much respect for the guy. So I love the guy, man. And I tell him that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking cool too.
Yeah.
Like I like want that, like, you know, where you compete against somebody like so often that you become friends, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of like you and Doug, you and Jay.
Well, we don't talk in the bullpen.
Right. No, but I mean just in general.
Yeah,
right?
in general, yeah.
So I want that, but like for me, like I don't compete enough in my own division at the big tournaments. I mean, like that's basically like all I do is like I'll do nationals, I'll do Master Worlds, and then I'll pepper in other tournaments, right? So I don't really have like, and like for me, it's maybe it's my own deficiency, like where I just like I don't see the point in doing any of like the local tournaments, the in-state tournaments, because like for me, like there's not really a lot of guys that are actually in my division in Arizona, like I have Nick, I have Ramsey, Gerson's pretty close. And when I say Nick, Ramsey, they're both technically Masters, like solid Masters 1. Ramsey's going to Masters 2 this year, but I'm like, this is my last year at Masters 2. I'm Masters 3 next year. Like I'm turning 40 this year. But like, and then like Nick Nelson, and then like Josh Rodriguez is pretty close, but like he's been like busy, you know, running a family. Yeah. You know, good for him. Yeah. He doesn't really compete all that much. So it's like all the guys that like I would almost always have to go up and weight if I competed in state. So at that point, one, that doesn't really help me, like competing at lightweight or middleweight, you know, with a bunch of lightweight or middleweight Masters 2 guys, because like they're just not the guys I'm going to fight at nationals or worlds or whatever. And then it's just like, I'd rather, I would just rather put my time into learning the people who I have to roll with. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. For me, it's like I've got 3 people that I can message like right now and be like, hey, you guys want to do April, whatever the fuck it is, April 11th?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, I'm down. Cool. We all sign up. You know what I mean? I got those guys.
Which is so weird because you're Masters 4?
5.
You're Masters 5. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of guys that like kind of fit in your division.
I am blown away by how many people my age still fucking compete.
Mm-hmm.
That is a testament to peptides and steroids, my friend. That is a testament.
TRT, baby.
TRT is the least of your worries. Trust me.
Yeah.
But I don't do hard steroids. I'm on TRT. I have been for about 7 years.
Yeah.
But like, you know, hard steroids, no. And there are guys in my division at the big championships that are just shredded.
Yeah.
Shredded.
Dude, that's what I always tell George, little brown belt George.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're fitter than any fucking person in this room, adult or otherwise. And he's Masters. I think he's Masters 4.
He's Masters 4. Yeah. Yeah.
Motherfucker, dude. Like he's out of shape right now. Out of shape. I say
he's out of competition shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not out of shape.
6-pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
6-pack.
Yeah.
And he's like pushing 50.
Yeah. He's a tough dude. Yeah,
I love rolling with George.
When I first met him, I was like, oh, he'll be a good roll. You know what I mean? He'll be a good roll. And then I roll with him, and I was right. He's a good roll. But I didn't realize how much bigger I am than him.
Yeah, what I've been working with George a lot with is like, dude, you don't need to push the pace that you need to push. I want you to figure out how to maintain your pace.
Yeah.
Because like when I roll with him, I'm like, I know he's going to come at me with like a bat out of hell, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just going to defend, let you get tired. 2.5 minutes in, now you're putty. Yeah. Like now I can just mold you however I want.
Yeah.
I tell him that. I'm like, dude, listen to the way you're breathing. Listen to the way I'm breathing.
Very different. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm like, you're like,
yeah.
And I'm breathing out of my nose still.
But you know, he's the kind of guy, like I watch him in training, and he's a friendly roll.
Yeah. Not with us.
But he's a fucking gamer, dude. In competition, he's a fucking game time player, dude.
Oh, when he turns it on, I told him going up to Euros, like, true or not, you know, I believe it. Like when I tell him all the time, I'm like, dude, at your age, you're the fittest person there.
100%. 100%.
You can push that fucking pace in those guys.
Yeah.
But when
drive them into the ground.
When you're rolling with me or anybody younger than you, figure out how to manage your pace. Yeah. And I'm like, and like halfway through our round, like I said, 2.5 minutes or whatever, like between him and I rolling, I'm like, listen to how you're breathing. Like maybe I'll catch him. Like I'll get him inside control or whatever. And I'm like, hey, listen how you're breathing. Listen how I'm breathing. Control your breathing.
Yeah.
Because if you're hyperventilating, even if you're not like it breathing is a technique in its own, right?
100%. Yeah.
And a lot of people very much like underestimate this. Like you can breathe really hard and not be tired.
Yeah.
But like if you can control your breathing and work hard, you're going to go farther than if you're like
yeah. Well, and the other thing that I when I'm coaching someone, I usually coach them after our round because I'm not going to fucking be that guy during the round.
That's because you're a bitch. You don't want people to beat you, but whatever.
I teach everyone how to pass my guard.
Mm-hmm.
I like, this is what I do. I do two things, right? This is what I do. This is how you beat it.
Yeah.
But when somebody that I'm training with, is wasting a ton of energy just getting initial grips.
Yeah.
I'm like, perfect. I'm just going to break grips, and they're going to burn themselves out just trying to get those grips. So I frustrate them breaking grips. And
especially when you're playing guard.
Yeah, and I could feel them fucking shaking. Yeah. And I know, like, when they're driving their knee through, and I know simple physics, right? Two objects can't occupy the same space. I just get in the way of it with my leg or a frame, and I'm just holding there. I'm framed, they're pushing, they're burning energy, right? So I'm like, this is perfect, right? Because in a minute 30, he can't do that no more.
Yeah,
right?
He's done.
Yeah, and then that's when, boom, you get your sweep, frustrating, boom, you get your sweep, and then you're on top, and then you just go to work.
George today was like, yeah, we were rolling, and like similar thing happened, but like I told you, like I've been like kind of like struggling with like, oh, it's getting hotter, it's more humid in the class or whatever. I feel like I'm fucking like breathing thick ass air.
Yeah.
He's like, I hear you breathing. And I was like, you fucker. That's right.
I love it.
That's
I
right.
love it. But he sounds way more romantic when he says it. I hear you breathing.
Yes, he says it with his little Mexican accent.
Yeah, it's Colombian.
But I love that he's like thinking about it.
Yeah,
because it means that like he's thinking about what I've told him. Like I'm like, dude, you are more athletic than 99% of the people in your division. It's like if you can control like your exertion, you're gonna fuck up everyone in your division.
And you'll have that last burst that the other guy doesn't have. You'll always have it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's so gratifying.
It's like I said, it's a technique that you can't like. It's not something you can teach a class on.
Right.
It's
right.
Like,
it's yes.
I want you to be cognizant of your breath.
Yeah.
Because like if you're breathing hard and you don't need to be,
right.
Don't.
Yeah.
Because if you're breathing hard, like whether or not you're like actually exerting yourself or you're not, if you're breathing hard, you're gonna burn out.
Yeah.
You're just helping that cycle of lactic acid buildup.
And that's why you don't have that last burst that you need to recover your guard when I'm passing.
Exactly.
Because I literally just set you up the whole round.
Big, deep breaths.
Yep.
If you can control your breathing, you're gonna do fucking fine.
Yep. And you can there's always a tell. You know what I mean? When someone's about to move. You know what I mean?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. That's it. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
And all you got to do is slow him down.
That's all you got to do. Just get in the way.
And he's going to put that, exactly. And he's going to put that effort in, and he's going to hit a brick wall, and he's like, fuck, I got to do that again.
Yep.
And he's going to,
yep.
And you can only do that so many times before your body's like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, so in endurance sports, we call it lighting a match.
Sure.
So if you come out of the saddle on a bike and go uphill so many times,
you
only got so many matches.
I always liken it to like rock climbing. So like everyone's always like, oh, rock climbers have strong grips. It's like we don't. Yes, all right. Rock climbers do have strong grips. I'm not gonna throw that out like as a flat out rock climbers don't have strong grips. They do, but rock climbers are also really good at managing not endurance, but managing
energy.
Fatigue. Managing fatigue.
Okay.
So like I always tell people like when I'm rock climbing, the ideal rock climb. So if you're at your very your extreme limit, like this is like the hardest thing I've ever done. Every hold that I grab, I am putting the bare minimum amount of strength into each hold.
Yeah.
That's how you should look at jiu-jitsu. Yeah. I am putting my bare minimum amount of strength into each
Hour 19.
movement.
Hour 19.
Am I slurring?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Whatever, bitch. It's weird that I'm being so fucking cerebral and I'm also drunk.
Cerebellum.
Sir, I'm being very
cerebellum.
Very cerebellum right now.
Sorry, you were saying.
But you know what I mean? Like it's like for every movement you make, it should be if you put less effort in, you're not accomplishing it. If you put more effort in, you're wasting.
Yeah.
You should be right on, and that comes with experience, right? You need to be able to fucking ride that line where you're just like, I am putting just enough effort in to accomplish my goal.
Yep.
Any more is wasted.
Yeah. We were doing,
and it's very hard. It's very hard to dial that in.
Oh, absolutely. And we were doing grip fighting, 3 minute rounds of grip fighting at competition training.
I hate that so much.
It's exhausting. But,
it's not exhausting. I just hate it.
But I was setting up my grips, and my partner was like, I go to break your grip, and you just switch to another grip. I'm like, yeah. I'm not gonna be a fucking hero. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if
someone goes to break my grip, I'm letting go.
I let go, and then I just switch, and then I switch, and then I switch, and now I take away one hand. Now you can't really break this grip. But if you do, boom, I just switch.
Well, that's like the rock climbing thing. So like I always tell people, I'm like, I don't have stronger grips than you. What I have is like, I'm going to grip bare minimum. When you go to break my grip, that's when I'm going to tighten.
Yeah. Yes. Right? Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So like, I'm like holding on just enough to control your posture.
Fingertips. Yeah.
Exactly. Or whatever. Even if it's a full grip, I'm going to hold on just enough, and you're going to go to break that grip, and that's when I'm going to tighten.
Yeah.
I'm not tightening before, because you'll see guys who will tighten the whole fucking time.
I love that feeling, because I know they're burning energy.
I'm like, I'm like you said, I'm gonna keep pushing that pace.
Yep.
Keep him burning, and then all of a sudden he's done. He's fucking jello, right? And then that same thing with like movement.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna give you the bare minimum defense, and you're gonna give me 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fucking wait. I'm like, oh, yep. As long as I can still recover, I'm gonna give you the bare minimum for me to recover and not let you pass. Not let you sweep me or whatever position we're in. I'm going to give you the bare minimum. And then at 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, you're going to be done.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now I'm going to fucking have my way with you.
Yep. Have my way with you.
In the most sexual way.
Chino. Before you say a fucking word is exactly what you're thinking.
Oh, yeah. If one man can hold you down.
Oh, my God.
But like that is very much a skill. And the guys that I know who can go far, like I have zero doubt that George is going to win Master Worlds at Black Belt.
Oh, he's going to win at Black Belt. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to he'll probably podium his first year, and then he'll be the guy to beat after that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm like, this is what you need to do. You need to quit expending energy when you don't need to be.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that, like, you are technically really good.
But isn't that like so exciting for him that he's still making like those basic mistakes that are fixable
at brown belt,
and he's that dangerous at brown belt?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's cool, man. Good for him. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, he's a fucking dog, dude.
He is.
I love every time I roll with him, I'm like, dude, you're always a fucking good roll.
He's a good roll.
And, you know when you roll with some guy who's like maybe a purple belt, brown belt, or whatever, and they roll with you and they're like, I'm sorry I didn't give you. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah. It's like you are knocking on the fucking door of like being like one of my fucking most dangerous partners.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about George.
Yeah.
And he's fucking like 10 years my senior.
Yeah. Yeah.
10 years at Masters, like, and like every like 5 is a big fucking difference.
Yeah. But like I said, man,
like you're no problem for me. But like, because you're like Masters 16.
Whatever, little guy. Whatever.
Yeah, we're like, well, what, are you going to use all your strength?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to throw you up against the fucking wall. Yeah, I just, I'm really grateful, like, we're in the era that we're in.
Yeah.
I hope it continues, but there's never a guarantee, right? Because jiu-jitsu is all about ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
But, like...
We have a lot of guys who are, like, really good if they can figure out the small stuff.
Yeah.
Like energy management.
Yeah.
Managing your emotions.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Managing the nerves.
Yeah.
Like it's like almost all mental stuff.
A lot of it is, man. Like for me, like I know like physically, technically, you know, all that stuff, like I can do some damage.
Yeah.
I've recently, maybe in the past 2 years, stopped getting in my head about who's in my division. Like I quit.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But I also stop letting people project their bullshit on me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, at our age, we're just trying to keep her back. Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
Shut
I'm an adult.
Yeah, I'm here to win. I'm here to win. Period. I'm not happy to be here. You know what I mean? I don't like Las Vegas. You know.
Let's switch gears and talk about that a little bit. If you're coaching somebody, in my opinion, one of the worst things you can tell someone is like, "Oh, this guy is not ready for you."
Oh, never do that.
I hate
overlook.
I hate when people are like, "Oh, this guy sucks. You're gonna beat him."
Yeah.
No, fuck you.
You know, it's.
I like to assume everyone in my division can beat me.
Here's the thing. I liken it to like when you're watching like college sports.
Yeah.
Right. So you'll have one team. You know, one team lose to a certain team, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then the team they lost to blows a new team out of the fucking water, right? And then that team that lost to the team that lost to this person, or this team, is now playing the team that beat the first team.
Right.
And they just fucking kill them, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's not that team's better or worse than them. It's a bad matchup.
Yeah.
They always exist. There's always a bad matchup out there, and you just never know. You just never know who the bad matchup is.
Yeah.
And in my experience, I've had people that I've won matches that I should not have won because I was just a bad matchup for them.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say, I want to pause you on that because like this is like very specific to like blue belts, purple belts, and some brown belts.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times you'll roll with a guy. So say you're a brown belt, you roll with a purple belt, and that guy fucking works you.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not necessarily because you're not ready.
Right.
It's because that guy's a bad matchup for you.
It's just a bad matchup.
That doesn't mean that like you're going to go to Worlds and you're going to get worked.
Right.
It's like that guy just has you figured out.
Right. Did you watch the match with Euros with Kennedy and Cole?
I don't know if I saw that one.
It was the final.
I don't think I saw that one. No.
And Kennedy just looked like a really bad matchup for Cole.
Yeah, I saw it build up. I don't think I saw any
at
of
the
the
very
Euro
end.
finals.
At the very end, Kennedy pulled out a wrestle up.
Yeah.
That no one saw coming.
Yeah.
Right. And that's, I don't know. I don't want to say it's not like Kennedy's style because it is. He's got some good wrestling, but it was like late in a match.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say Cole was like mailing it in, but he was, you know, for all intents and purposes, he was right there. And then all of a sudden, Kennedy comes up on a wrestle up, and Cole didn't counter.
Yeah.
That's kind of the equivalent of a bad matchup, right? I mean, it was just
I don't think that's a bad matchup as much as that's a like an underestimation.
Yeah, I guess so. But it was a very veteran move. Mm-hmm. Very veteran move. So it was
like and you got to we have to, as masters athletes, we got to remember that like those guys are like 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they're still figuring out a lot of shit. Like they are like very much like very technical. Like they're very much more technical than us.
Oh, Jesus, yes.
And we're not even going to talk about the athleticism.
No, that's not even fair.
It's not even fair.
It's not the same sport.
Right.
It's like literally like pro and amateur golf.
But you and I are like, we understand a little bit of more. It's really hard to say this, but like there's a lot of like, you understand like the technical aspect of it, but you might make a athleticism underestimation.
Sure.
Where like a guy is like, oh, I didn't think he could wrestle up on me.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Which is wrestling up is technically a technical thing, but at the adult level, like you should be expecting that. Yeah.
I mean, shit, man, you got to expect everything. Right.
And in order to do that, you need to be athletic.
Yeah.
No non-athletic guy is wrestling up on you.
No. And after at the end of a 10-minute fucking barn burner.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Those guys live on a knife's edge.
Yeah.
Like I don't like. I mean, I'd like to argue that we also as masters athletes live on a knife's edge, but like it's so much different at the adult level.
Yeah, it's just different. Yeah, our mistakes are in feet. Theirs are in centimeters.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just different.
I would even argue millimeters.
Yeah, millimeters.
It's so small.
It's so small.
Like the difference between even between like losing your first fucking match and winning the finals is a centimeter.
Yeah. Yeah. Like literally, you look at those divisions and you're like, anyone can win this.
Yeah.
Any one of these guys can win.
Because every single one of those adult black belts, I don't care if they're light feather, they're fucking both of us up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
We might be an okay warm-up.
Yeah. But like, you know what I mean? Like you and I have been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
But they're fucking both of us
Yeah,
up.
for sure. There's no doubt.
And breathing through their nose. They're like like going back to the breathing thing, like they're not fucking panting at all.
No.
Right? And it's a lot of that is like obviously they're much more fit than us. But it goes beyond that. Like they're so much like quicker to respond. They're like their like reaction time is quicker. They have like such a better grasp of like the I guess you say it's the technical aspect of jiu-jitsu. But it's not necessarily that. It's like a combination of all of that, right? Yeah. Because like you and I like understand, like we can watch like an adult match and be like, oh, I understand technically
what's happening,
everything that happened.
Just because we've been around it for so long.
But that doesn't mean we have an answer.
Right.
Like if you and I are rolling with Kolobate, he's fucking both of us up.
Right. Real bad.
Yeah.
Like, real bad.
Or like even like Dave Blau, like ultra heavy.
Yeah.
Or super heavy. He says he's super heavy.
He's not super.
Sometimes
he's a liar.
Yeah, he's fucking fat fuck. But like even Kolobate is beating Dave Blau.
Oh yeah.
You and I, like if we catch Dave Blau, we're like, thank fucking God.
Yeah. Well, I remember Eddie because Eddie got his black belt at AOJ. No, Eddie.
You're
Escobar.
Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah. So he got his black belt at AOJ.
His last name's Escobar.
And he's Colombian.
How many drugs is he selling?
Bro.
All of them?
I always wonder what's up his butt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, probably poop.
But
I love Eddie. Eddie's such a good dude.
Great guy. Eddie got it was he might have been a brown belt, maybe he was a black belt.
Yeah.
But this guy that was in the academy goes, hey, why don't you roll with my son? And he's like, oh, who's your son? Oh, he's at blue belt over there.
Kolobate.
Yeah, turned out to be Kolobate at blue belt and fucked Eddie up.
Yeah.
But that's like, I remember like in 2020, like when we were like all like doing the, COVID jiu-jitsu, underground shit.
You mean where all the gyms were shut down?
All the quote unquote. When all the gyms were running, but just not making money.
Windows were closed.
Yeah, but I remember being in Chris's garage with Damien
Hasakawa.
Yeah, Damien was a blue belt, and he was just holding court, man. I mean, fuck, we had nothing for him.
He's one of two people who've popped my ankle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he popped my. I was at Roots for one of their open mats, and we were just fucking rolling. He like slapped on a toe hold, and like we were like rolling out of it, and all of a sudden my ankle popped, and he's like, "Oh shit, are you okay?" I'm like, I think I'm fine. you know, one of those. You're like,
we'll find out tomorrow for sure.
I'm like, I'm good. Don't fucking feel bad about it. Like it's like I knew the risk.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Him and Matt Mamelin.
Oh, no kidding.
Matt Mamelin popped my ankle like right before like nationals one year.
You dick.
Fucking.
You fucking cornhole playing. What is he playing? Cornhole? Pickleball. You pickleball playing motherfucker.
And I was like, I'm fine, dude. Whatever.
Yeah. Right on.
Pussy. You fucking pussy.
All right, let's call it.
All right, whatever.
It's already 7, dude.
Can't wait to go to bed.
All right, everybody. If you love the podcast or if you hate the podcast, please like and subscribe. Please follow us on all of the social platforms, and you can find the podcast on anywhere that podcasts are found. Also,
find comment below when I started slurring.
Hour 19.
Hour 19.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, y'all. Later. Hey, everybody, if you want to support the podcast, please support us by buying Salt Electrolytes. They are the best electrolyte supplement on the market, and use code Foxcast15 at checkout.
That's
Foxcast15 at checkout.
Also, if you want to support the podcast,
don't say it. You're going to say something really stupid. Dude, I just did an awesome promo.
Buy us whiskey.
Ooh, yes. Dude, Buffalo Trace is cheap.
Yeah, it's like $24.
$24.